Ashley appeared on my show 8 years ago, desperate to clear her name after she was accused of being a child molester. Whoa. She was adamant that she never committed this crime and feared an accusation like that would prevent her from ever having children of her own. Watch this. Tiffany and her girlfriend Ashley got married. But a week before the wedding, Tiffany received disturbing news from her sister Tasha. She believes Ashley molested her 3-year-old daughter.
I feel betrayed, I feel hurt, I feel angry, and I feel like I'm on fire because she was supposed to protect my child. She was supposed to love my child. Instead, she go and get married 4 months after knowing someone, and she doesn't even know her, and she marries her anyway. How I know my daughter was touched was because my daughter came out of her mouth and told me that this woman, along with my sister, touched her in her private area. My daughter is only 3 years old. She can talk, she know what her private area is, and she know what's going on. She didn't just make this stuff up. I was watching my daughter up, and I went down there to get ready to clean her area, and she shot away from me. It was like, no, don't touch me down there, and I was upset. After that incident happened, I went into my bedroom. I called my sister on the phone. I said, listen, you and Ashley need to get over here now. 911 emergency, get over here now. She made up every excuse why she couldn't get over here. I put my daughter into, dressed my daughter, put her in the car, and I proceeded to drive to her house. Once I got to her house, me, my daughter, Ashley, and Tiffany, my sister, went upstairs to her room, locked the door. I asked my daughter, I said, baby, can you please tell me what happened? I mean what you told me. She said, Ashley touched me in my private area. And my sister believed Ashley instead of believing me and my daughter. And I'm really hurt and really upset about that.
And you're saying your daughter's accusing your sister and
yes.
her aunt?
Yes.
Okay. If this touching could have been in caring for your daughter, washing her?
Well, my sister changed her diaper when she urinated on herself, and she told me that. My daughter told me that, and that's how she's clearing the case. But Ashley is not clearing this case. Ashley touched my daughter, and I believe that in everything that I breathe, that Ashley touched my daughter. And I'm not going to back down until I find out what happened.
After you go over there and confront her, you confront her and Ashley, she runs off and gets married.
Yes, I found out later on in the week that she got married. And that right there was like 10 knives in my back and one aimed at my heart. I felt betrayed, I felt hurt, I felt like I felt confused because I couldn't understand what was going on.
And this is because you didn't...
She was supposed to have my back.
She should have waited until things are cleared up before she ran out. And she only knew this girl 4 months?
4 months, and she met her offline.
Your sister says that maybe you might be making this up.
No. I have no indication on trying to make anything up. I would not put that into my daughter's heart. That's disgusting. What type of mother would tell her daughter, won't you just tell a lie? Tell a lie on auntie, you know,
because you and your
sister, make something up.
Before this all happened, you were both very close,
Me and my sister
right?
was very close.
I mean, you have 5 kids between the two of you, right?
Yes.
And you're watching each other's kids.
Actually, 10 between the two.
Oh, 10?
10.
Oh, you have 5 each?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's where I was confused.
Yes.
I thought 5 between. So you have 10 kids?
Yes.
Boy, oof. Your sister, Tiffany.
I just want to say, how dare you accuse me and my wife of sexually molesting your daughter, my niece? How?
No, what I'm doing is I'm not accusing anyone. What I'm doing is I'm going to find out what happened to my daughter, and I'm going to find out why. What are you thinking to the point where you will marry a woman that you knew for 4 months through everything we've been through? You're going to turn around and you're going to marry someone that you don't know after you find out that your niece was touched by your wife.
It never happened, because it never happened. I want to know, why did you pass the hospital to come to my house and tell me the story about my niece?
No, I know is what happened to that.
And you're gonna know. You're gonna know. And you're gonna know. And you're gonna know.
What?
You're gonna know today.
Okay?
If you want the truth, if you want the truth, tell the truth.
No.
If you want the truth, tell the truth.
No.
You have to tell the truth. You tell whoever sent you.
Tell me what happened to my daughter.
Nothing. Nothing happened.
What? You were there.
Nothing happened. I was there. Nothing happened.
Listen.
let me.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Yes, something happened to my daughter.
You're mad. You're actually jealous. You're mad. Not because I got married to a woman, because you can't do what I did. You kept asking me, Tiffany, how you do what you do? How do you do it?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I'm talking about going with girls, like getting in a relationship with women. Okay. How do you do this? Okay, how do you get with a girl? That asking me that. I got with a girl, I married her. I didn't touch my...
So if that's, and let's say, you know, now you're with a woman, she's asking you about that, and even if that's true, even if she's asking you, how do you get with women, is she making up an accusation of molestation? Because
Why would I make an accusation? Why would I make this up? Why would I make this up?
First of all, Steve, the story she's telling ain't the true story. You got, if you want the truth, you got to tell the truth, okay?
Okay.
You have to make sure.
Tell me what happened to my daughter. I want to know what happened to my daughter.
Guess what? The truth is on record. On Palm Sunday, we went to church. All 10 kids and you.
Do you believe that your new wife is any way could have molested your niece?
No.
No, you don't believe
No.
that? You know your niece, right?
I love my niece.
You love your niece?
Yes.
Would she make this up?
No, my niece, no. She didn't make the story up, okay?
So you think her mom is making
Listen,
it up?
her mom, somebody else said that story. When my sister came to me, what she said to me was clearly that, you know, she was with someone, they talked with, and she said something happened to her. It wasn't just Ashley. It was me, Ashley, and my children who harmed my niece. My niece actually told me, well, out her mouth, I said, did I do that? She said, yes. But when I flew to Tasha's house after my car came, I touched my niece right here and said, did I do this? She said, no. Did Ashley do this? No. That's why I knew the story didn't make sense.
Right.
It's 5 stories.
Now, your sister's, she's also mad that you married Ashley a few days after this allegation came out.
Okay, yes, I did.
And, you know, you only knew this woman a few months, right?
I knew her a few months. We talked about, I met her. After 2 months, we, you know, got this connection.
Why would you rush into a marriage with
because
somebody?
Why should I stop? Why should I wait? I loved that. I loved her. And I knew that she couldn't hurt a fly.
You don't believe that Ashley would do anything like that?
No.
And your sister's mad because she thinks that you should have waited until after this whole thing, you know, till the truth came out.
Not when I know that it wasn't true.
So that's why. What if your new wife fails the lie detector test?
I'm gonna be devastated. I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be devastated. Okay, if she fails this, I will, because I have a lot of trust in her.
Sure.
Not knowing her forever, but just thinking like Tom.
With her?
If she fails?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Let's bring Tasha back out, and let's bring your wife Ashley out.
You got a nerve. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of these allegations. I don't care what you got to say. I don't care what you got to say. I didn't touch your daughter. I did not touch your daughter.
You did
no, I didn't.
Because
Prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
That's why I'm
we got the lie detector guys. We got him right now. I did not touch your daughter.
We're going to find out today.
What it is.
I believe my daughter. And I know. I know for sure.
I know for sure. And I believe that you coached your daughter. And if you didn't, I believe somebody else coached your daughter.
Talk to me.
You believe somebody else coached my daughter.
Okay. Were you ever alone with the child?
No, I wasn't.
No.
No.
You just admitted.
Never alone. If she checked on her by going to the bathroom, making sure okay, only child in the
Don't
house.
use her name. Okay. Since this happened and since you got married, has this whole situation put a strain on your marriage?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot. That's why we're here.
Yes, because she's going around telling people that I'm a child molester and I'm not.
And
a
the whole
child
world,
molester.
this is my feet. That's my sister.
I have my own nieces and nephews. I
And
can't
she
even
called-
go
she
around
called- she
because
called-
I feel like I've been violated because this liar is sitting there keep saying I touched the child.
Okay, hold on.
That's all right. I
hold
got
on.
something for you too.
So,
Best to believe it.
So,
I got you.
she called you a sex offender.
Don't
you're
let
not,
go.
You're not a sex offender.
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right. So, we're gonna find out.
Please.
Did your 3-year-old daughter tell you that Aunt Ashley touched her private area? You answered yes. Did you coach your 3-year-old daughter to say that Aunt Ashley touched her private area? You answered no. And the results for your lie detector test, both questions came back the same. The results came back the same. And it came back that Tasha told the truth.
Now what? Now what? Now what?
Somebody else did it. Somebody else did it. Somebody else did it.
I coached my daughter. I coached my daughter. Now I passed my lie detector test. I never was lying to you.
You didn't even come to me.
supposed to be like blood.
We are blood.
Treating me like I'm an enemy.
No,
So I'm gonna treat you like you an enemy.
Okay, please read mine.
I passed mine.
Please, I'm gonna pass mine too. Please read mine.
But y'all
touch you going to
really messed
You're
me
going to
over.
find I ain't mess you over.
In my back.
I ain't mess you over. You know damn well. You know damn well what happened.
And I know you touched my daughter.
Tiffany.
Go ahead.
You took a lie detector test.
Yes, I did.
And we asked you, did you ever have contact with your 3-year-old niece for your own sexual gratification? You answered no, and you told the truth.
I know I did, Steve. I know I did. I know I did. I know I did.
Can't forgive you.
I know I did.
Still can't forgive you.
My niece.
Because when I needed you the most,
I know I did.
you was not there.
Tasha, I'm not scared of you, Tasha.
Everybody's lying.
Don't you know what happened? You know what happened?
fear me.
Don't do that.
Don't fear
Don't
me.
do that.
Don't fear me.
Give me my wife results. Give me my wife results.
Get my results.
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Over there.
I want to hear this. Because I know she ain't do it.
I do too.
I know she
want to hear it.
I know you heard that. You know she didn't do it.
Ashley came here, and she took a lie detector test. And we asked her, have you ever had sexual, physical contact with that 3-year-old girl, which we know is her niece, the one in question? You answered no, and the results for your lie detector test is that you told the truth.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hold on.
No, my daughter told me that.
I want to be happy. Let me be great,
but
please.
Hold on. Wouldn't you have a sense of relief right now that they both passed?
I got a sense of relief, but I'm still angry with my sister because she should have stood by my side. She should have been by me and my niece's side, me and my daughter's side the whole time until she figured out what happened.
You know what? I do.
You don't.
I loved you out the room when I first seen you.
You should have stood by my side. You should have stood by my side.
Because I didn't lie the whole time.
That's why.
You lied.
You thought about you loved me.
It was a lie, Tasha. It was a lie.
Bye.
It was a lie. And I'm so glad that this is over. I'm glad this is over. And I believe you from the door. And I knew that you didn't do nothing like this. And I love you. Thank you. And I love you. And I'm sorry I put you through this. Just coming in my life. You had to take this. You didn't deserve this.
I would never harm a child. I want a child of my own. I got 5 stepkids, but I want one of my own.
Now that the results came out, you know that she didn't make this up. You guys didn't touch the little girl. Nobody, at least you two didn't molest the little girl. Can you have a relationship with your sister?
Right now, no.
Not right now?
Not right now, because this molestation that followed me all my life, and even to my new wife, no.
It would take some time.
Can't. It's going to take time.
Okay. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. If your daughter says, hey, Aunt Ashley touched me,
I'm going to believe her.
You have to.
Yes.
You have to, and I think you were very responsible. But knowing now that they didn't do anything, and I know it's hurtful, but would you now want to have a relationship again with your sister?
It would take time.
Yeah.
It would take a whole lot of time.
I think there's a lot of raw hurt
Yes.
right now on
Yes.
both sides.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I hope at some point you could be sisters again.
Maybe.
I hope that for you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for coming on. Good luck to you. Ashley recently reached out to us with an update to let us know how clearing her name changed her life. Take a look.
I came on the show 8 years ago, and the show has really helped me since then. I had some bad allegations against me. I was accused of molesting a 3-year-old. That was not true, and I was facing some time. I had an open case against me. So after the show, all the allegations in the case that I had against me, all of that was instantly dropped. And I'm a firm believer of the Lord, and I just know that He dropped it. Like the caseworkers, they didn't even have to contact me. They basically seen the show, and by the time anything was to progress and move forward, it was nothing. They contacted the people that was involved, and they told them, listen, that's not the right person. We seen the show, and we got to drop this, and case closed. And I'm so happy that the show was out there to help people like me get clear and free of bad allegations that's not true. So since the show, I've been doing very well. Like I've been at a sense of peace in my life. I did have two children, the children that I wanted, and I have two beautiful daughters, and they are great. Like they are great kids. They made me an amazing mom. One was born right before Mother's Day, so that's a mom forever.
Be careful! Don't knock the pencil. You knocked it over, like I said. Don't knock it over, baby. You knocked it over anyways.
I just want to say thank you, Steve, for really helping me and my family, and not just my family, her family as well, because her sister did need, you know, that the answer that she was looking for, and I do think that she was satisfied with that answer, and knowing that I was not the suspect involved, because even though it took her a minute to come around, she did come around. So I just thank the show, and I thank Steve and everybody that participated and helped us get these results accurate and saving my life 8 years ago. That's just a tremendous blessing, and I think about it all the time. It never leaves my mind. It will never leave my mind what happened in 2016. And if anyone do you need assistance, listen, that number pops up. Call the number and see if the show could be assistance, because it could change your life like it changed mine.
Hey, Ashley, congratulations on becoming a mother. We are so happy to hear that things are going so well. We wish you nothing but the best. Thanks for the update. Eric and Jasmine wanted to come to my show to prove they've been faithful to each other and save their engagement. But everything changed on the way here. Take a look.
Me and Eric been together for 3 years, and we were engaged, but I'm not gonna marry somebody that I can't trust and is not faithful. I started to believe Eric was cheating on me because Eric would lie about where he was. Eric would lie about what he does, what he's doing. Eric would not answer the phone for hours, and if he does, it's more so of making me feel like I'm crazy about things that I ask him. He will manipulate your mind to make you feel like you're going crazy. I started going through his phone, and I just came across some messages between him and a family member's girlfriend, and they're vulgar. It was conversations that you would have with somebody that you're physically having relations with. You know, I confronted him about the situation. He basically gaslit me to a certain point and made it seem like I'm delusional or I don't know how to read or I don't know. It was very unsettling, and they were very inappropriate. When I first cheated on Eric, I didn't have proof. I just felt it. But after I did find out, of course, who wouldn't? And then I'm gonna admit my wrongs. When I cheated, I told him what I did, how I did it, who it was. You know, I'm grown. I'm an adult. It is what it is at this point. And I'm just not gonna further move on with Eric if this is really, if it's true. I'm just not gonna be with somebody that's a liar. We're not engaged at the current moment. We're not together. I've been seeing somebody new. Eric has insinuated he has never cheated on me. Eric has insinuated he doesn't even bat his eyes at another female. Potentially, we can work on our engagement and, move further. I just rather it be peaceful at this point. And if the peaceful point comes to the point where we're not together, I'm okay with that. I have to choose my peace and my sanity over anybody.
You came here today with the intention of trying to save your relationship, but I understand you might have a change of heart.
Absolutely, Steve. I've been committed to Jasmine for 3 years. I took in her kids. I did all that out of love for her. I was a player back in the day, you know what I mean? But I changed. People can change.
When you meet somebody that you really feel strongly about, you tend to change.
And
right?
that's what I was trying to explain to Jasmine all the time is you basing this stuff off of you seeing maybe before we was in a relationship, but once I met you, I decided I wanted to change. I wanted to.
Now, when I watch her tape, she doesn't seem like a very sincere, committed person in this relationship. She seems kind of like a biatch.
Listen. And that's
Am I wrong? I mean, she's cheating on you with no proof. And she's like, well, and she's here. She's willing to work on the relationship. But, oh, by the way, she's seeing somebody new.
And this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Oh, really?
That you were in a relationship with somebody? I asked you.
How were you engaged and then seeing somebody else?
Come on now. Right now we're in a little separation mode, you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you're really not working on the separation and getting back together if you're seeing somebody else.
Exactly. And if this was what you were doing, why you ain't tell me this before we came
When
here?
she told you, she said she was upfront and honest that she came to you and said, hey, by the way, ba-boom, I cheated on you.
That is not what happened.
While you were in a relationship with her, were you sending inappropriate messages to other women?
Absolutely not.
No, you weren't.
Absolutely.
And you didn't sleep with anybody?
Anybody. Once I've decided to commit to Jasmine, that was it. I've never been in a relationship where, like, they stole my heart. You know what I mean?
Until now.
Heart. Until now.
You also told my producers that you think she's getting paid for sex.
Yes. Yes.
By who?
Random people. I've seen...
Like, is she a prostitute?
That's what I believe. I've seen messages in her phone where it says the price of how much and condom or no condom. I've seen on the internet.
That's a bad sign.
Like, come on, you know, you're gonna know. We're all those, you know, certain things that you see, you know what that means. You know, it's times that I'll leave and she won't have no money. She'll be like, can I get a couple dollars, give it to her? And then now I'll come back. You $200-300, where you get that from?
Okay, are we ready to meet Jasmine? Yes. Let's meet Jasmine.
I didn't just, out the blue, oh my goodness, I want to cheat on my boyfriend. No, he gave me reason to.
He made you.
Exactly, he sure did. He forced my hand to, basically, because you're not about to sit in my face and tell me that a person is going to keep doing you wrong and keep doing you wrong, and just because you don't...
He made you
never did you
have
wrong.
Intercourse with somebody else.
What are you talking about?
He didn't make me, but...
But you needed to do that.
Yes, I felt like I needed to
You didn't see no proof of me
Were
doing
you
anything.
enjoying it, or were you just saying, I have to do this?
No, I just wanted to hurt
So
his
you weren't
feelings, how
enjoying
he
the sex.
hurt my feelings.
You weren't enjoying
Never
the
seen
sex.
No.
On the tape, you said you could work on, being engaged, but you're seeing somebody else.
He's seeing somebody. The whole way here, he is talking to the lady, texting the lady, making little sneaking phone calls.
True? So let me tell you
Is
about
it true?
this.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you.
Why?
Thank you.
But let her tell you why.
Tell me why. Steve, and this is what I'm talking about.
Hold on. So, Steve, I make this agreement. I make this agreement.
Now you
for
made
you
this
not
agreement.
to talk to nobody while you with me. So when she continue to answer them phones, I'm not gonna keep ignoring her calls.
Answer my phone,
so now I'm gonna answer.
Out the
Since
car,
you're not
going to get gas,
respecting what
and
I'm
talking
saying,
to the lady.
so now I'm gonna
Do
talk.
you two want to be together?
I really genuinely do want to be with him. Eric is a good guy, outside of the cheating.
What about the guy that you're seeing?
The gaslighting.
What about the guy you're seeing?
Right, what about
I'm
him?
just seeing him.
Right, are you having sex with him?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. He says also that he thinks that you're having sex for money.
I'm not. Eric is a liar.
Have you ever?
No.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. If you both pass your lie detector test, are you going to try to make it work, or is this just a
You
case
want to be
of...
with me, Steve?
Like I said,
wanna be with me, Steve?
I love her. You
And
feel
I
me?
love you too.
I love her to death.
I love you more.
I ain't never been in no
You be
committed
forcing my hand
relationship.
to be doing the stuff that I do.
I feel the love. Eric, we asked you, while in a relationship with Jasmine, have you had sexual contact with any other woman besides her?
Let's hear it.
He answered no. While in a relationship with Jasmine, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman besides her? You answered no. While in a relationship with Jasmine, have you had any form of communication of a sexual nature with any woman other than Jasmine? He answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Eric told the truth.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Liar,
I've been
y'all.
telling you.
Stop
I've been
it.
telling you. I've been telling you. That's not who you think it is, bro. I've been telling you. I'm not cheating. I've been telling you, bro. I've been committed to you. Bro, I've been telling you this for the longest. Like, that's crazy. But wait. Let's get to don't we got something for her?
I mean, those are the easy
That's
ones.
what I want to know.
That's the easy ones.
Because forget that.
Oh, man.
Because if this come back right now that you've been lying, it's quiet.
Oh, it's
What's the
It's
chances
quiet.
it comes back that she's telling the truth?
I apologize to her.
No, but I'm
Like,
saying I don't think there's any chance.
zero. I think either.
I don't know.
Especially when you.
I think, I think
Steve, I think
you're
I'm
shady.
lying, too. I don't know.
I think you're shady.
I probably am.
Yeah. She confessed to the 3 guys.
How
One
is
of
it
them she
3?
slept with twice, so she cheated for a total of 4 times. Besides the 4 times he knows about while in a relationship with Eric, have you had sexual intercourse with any other men besides him? She answered no. Besides the 4 times he knows about while in a relationship with Eric, have you had sexual contact with any other men besides him? You answered no. While in a relationship with Eric, have you ever exchanged anything of value for sexual physical contact? She answered no. And the results came back all the same. And it came back that Jasmine told the truth.
Yeah, big dog. Yeah. This ain't for sale. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
All right.
So, we good?
Yeah, I love you. You know that.
I mean, you had me fooled. I thought you were going to be shady as
I'm
hell.
not
I
no
ain't gonna
liar,
lie.
Steve.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, my heart was in my
Yeah,
stomach.
you
at that
thought she was
point.
gonna fail, too.
I was shocked. Like, what?
Well, listen, we hope it works out for you. Good luck to you.
Thank you,
Nice
Steve.
meeting you. Nice meeting you. I will never forget this horrible image posted on social media. A baby duct taped to a wall that was Mia's baby. And she pleaded guilty to child abuse and neglect. She served 2 months in jail, but despite this, she maintained her innocence and took my lie detector test to clear her name. Watch this. The mother of this innocent child is Mia, and the courts found that she was neglectful because she had knowledge that her ex was abusing her children and she continued to leave them in his care. She even admitted to smoking bongs with her ex and not being attentive to her children because she was high. We obtained court documents about the duct taping in which her ex admitted to hemming them up all the time and that he considered it funny and playful. He also claimed that Mia expressed his actions were not abusive, but even though Mia pleaded guilty to child abuse neglect, she claims she never duct taped her baby, nor allowed it. Take a look. When you see that your baby in that picture, what runs through your mind?
I hate it. I hate that it circulated.
I hate that it circulated. I mean, I look at that picture, and if you saw an adult being taped like that, you'd say, that's torture. It's a little baby. When your ex sent you this picture, what was your reaction?
I was overwhelmed. I was scared. I was nervous. I left the NICU to go buy formula and get home to my kids.
So you saw the picture, you went to buy formula, and you came home, or was he still in that position?
No, he was off the wall.
What did you do?
I told my ex that this wasn't okay, that it wasn't funny, and told him not to do it again. He promised to me that he would never do nothing like that again.
You didn't call the police?
No, because I didn't want them to make it seem like I had anything to do with any of this.
So I think most moms' normal reaction, if they saw this picture, they wouldn't give a damn about anything else but just going home and getting that child off the wall. Were you in the right state of mind, or were you high?
I was in the right state of mind.
Yeah. And this picture got posted on social media.
Correct.
Who posted it?
I sent it to a family member, and by that time it was circulated all through social media.
So the day after this happened, The next day, you left your children in the care of the guy who did this, right?
Correct.
Why would you do that?
I left him in the care because I didn't have anybody, any support system.
Yeah, but I understand, but look what he did. You trusted him the very next day? We have court documents that read, he admitted to frequently doing this to them, hemming them up. Did you know that he was doing this?
Absolutely not. I didn't know he was doing any of this.
I mean, you gotta imagine that this did some psychological damage to these kids. I mean, wow. And what was his reasoning for it again?
He didn't tell me a reason why.
You didn't ask?
He didn't.
You didn't ask? Okay. Your mom, I say it all the time. I don't believe in violence. I really don't. But if somebody did this to one of my children, I probably would be in jail. And he not only did this to your infant, he did this to another son, right?
To my knowledge, he said he was he was hemming them both up.
And what did you say?
I was outraged. I didn't know that any of this was happening. I didn't know.
Why were you with a guy that would do this to kids?
I absolutely did not know he was this type of person.
But you saw the picture the next day. You left your kids in with him. So you did know he was that kind of person. Now, you were in the hospital with your newborn when you received that picture.
Yes, I was.
Was your newborn born with drugs in his system?
Yes, he was born with marijuana in his system, but I never did anything harsh, anything else.
Just
it was
marijuana?
just strictly marijuana.
Court documents read that you admitted to smoking 2 bongs a day and that you couldn't focus enough on the children.
That was what the social worker put on paperwork.
Did you say it?
No, I did not.
So the social worker lied.
She falsified a lot of documents.
Did you smoke pot?
Yes, I smoked pot, but not enough not to take care of my children.
How much did you smoke?
2 bongs a day.
Now, the cops come arrest you, you kick out the squad car window?
Yes, I kicked them.
Why'd you do that?
Because these people they took me from my child. My child was about to walk out the hospital and go home with me.
But kind of a good reason why the police intervened, right? They're saying that. Can they really, how much would the police got if they said, yeah, go ahead, take your kid home? What'd you plead guilty to?
Child abuse and neglect and malicious destruction of property.
It's because you kicked out the window of the squad car,
Yeah,
right?
because I kicked the window.
And you got what?
I got 2 months and then probation for 3 years.
Did you feel like you were guilty?
No.
You felt like you were innocent?
Yeah, I feel like.
Why'd you plead innocent?
I didn't know too much about the court system. That was my first time going to jail for anything in my life. The lawyer told me to plead so that I could get out quicker to start my case plan, because other than that, I was looking at a year in prison.
Did you ever get back with him?
No, absolutely not. I didn't get back with him. As soon as this happened, I stopped all contact with him.
What post did they see that made them believe that you reconciled with them?
They seen a post of me telling my abuser's girlfriend that to stay away from him, to not go near him. She doesn't know who, they were calling me unfit. They were harassing me. These people were just, so I let them know what he was like, and they took it and put it in their own words as I was trying to make it seem like I wanted to warn her so that I can get back with him.
Do you believe that you're a victim in this?
Yes, I believe that not only me, but my children are a victim.
Well, your victims, certainly your children, are certainly victims in this. You... I mean, you're young, but I just think there's a natural instinct in all mothers to protect their kids. And you really don't show that. So I don't know how much of a victim you are. Your reactions, the way you handle things, were completely wrong. So I personally don't think you're a victim. So you have 4 children, right?
Correct.
But you lost custody of all of them.
My parental rights were taken to my 3 other children, and my daughter was just removed from my care not that long ago.
Any chance that you get these kids back?
I'm going through an appeal with Nevada right now because a lot of the court papers and They were falsified documents, and the social worker was never really a social worker at all.
How does it make you feel that you don't have your kids?
I wake up every day, I hurt. I have to go through pictures of times when I did have them in my care. It hurts me because I'm going through all this, but I'm trying to stay strong and fight and complete.
What would happen if you never got them back?
I can't even, honestly, I don't know what to say.
Now, you're here today and you took a lie detector test, right?
Yes.
What for?
I took a lie detector test because people have been trying to kill me. Family has threatened to cut my fingers off because I knew about this.
So your own family's pretty upset with you. And they said, we're going to cut your fingers off? Let's meet Ashley.
That photo was not okay. You know what happened was not okay.
You know I would never do that. You know I would never do that to any of my kids.
I hope you wouldn't do that.
I gave your name, your full name. I gave my son your full name.
That's exactly why we are here, because I would like to know the kids that I love so much, so dearly, that they were not harmed in any way by you, that you didn't allow this, that you didn't cause this, that you just did not do this at all. And to hear backstage for the first time that it's happened before really hurts, because you could have told me.
You heard Mia chuckle when she got the picture.
Yes, I want to know, was it a chuckle? Did you laugh, or was you surprised? What was the sound that I heard on the phone when we were talking?
It was just simply like I knew that this couldn't happen, that this wasn't happening to me, let alone.
Did you laugh?
No, I didn't laugh.
When I look at that picture, I mean, God, it's like prisoners of war stuff, what they do to soldiers.
I can't even look at the picture.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing the show for 16 years. I don't know if we've seen a worse picture ever displayed on the show. I mean, who in their right mind? And this animal that did it, I mean, that's an animal.
Yes.
Do you feel that she should get a chance with her children again?
I feel like what happened is very sad. It's very disturbing, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy's kids. You feel me? So, honestly, yes, I feel like she should be able to have a chance to see her kids, get her kids back, because she did not tape her kids to the wall herself. Her ex did.
What if she fails her lie detector test?
We have a problem with our relationship. Me and the kids will always be good, but us, we will have a problem.
We all make mistakes, but not like this. And if you do somehow get your kids back, you got to stop smoking. You got to stop being with men that are just horrible, horrible people. You got to make good choices. And if you can't make good choices, then you can't be with anybody and just be with your kids. Mia, you came in and you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, did you ever duct tape any of your children to a wall? You answered no. Did you ever witness any of your children duct taped to a wall? You answered no. Did you ever participate in any of your children being duct taped to a wall? You answered no. Did you ever have prior knowledge that your ex duct taped your children to a wall? You answered no. And the results came back all the same, and they came back that Mia told the truth.
I told you. I knew it. I knew you could have did it. I knew you could have did it.
You got this. This is going to show the whole world, okay, that you did not do this. That you had no knowledge, that you did not allow that man to do this.
They terminated my rights. Steve, I've been fighting. I don't smoke. I don't drink anymore. I'm doing my case plan. I'm visiting with my daughter every week.
Well, if you do all the steps that you're supposed to do, and like I said, if you make choices, much better choices moving forward, I can't imagine the pain that anybody feels when they don't have their kids, when their kids are taken away. So I do hope that you change so you can be a good mom. And I hope you'll update us and let us know if you do get your kids back.
Will.
All right? Good luck to you. Did these results help Mia clear her name? Let's find out. Mia, welcome back. Hey, Mia, how you been?
Hi, Steve. I've been good.
You look good.
Never been better.
You look good.
I've never been better.
Well, that's good to hear. Anything new happening?
Yes, I graduated. I got my diploma. I'm going to see my baby. Working on my case plan and seeing my daughter, my baby, every Monday.
Now, do you get visitation?
Yes.
Yeah. And you were saying about once a week?
Yes.
Yeah. Did coming on the show help you?
Yes. Coming on the show helped me clear my name. I still got like this weight lifted off my chest when that happened. So, it's still fresh, still new, but I cleared my name. That's all I've ever wanted. All I've ever asked was to clear my name.
And how was your family treating you before you came on the show?
I was a monster to them. They didn't like me. Some of them couldn't even stand to be around me.
And since you've been on the show?
Since I've been on the show, I've had more family reach out, support, more help, just more positive energy.
Well, that's good. And you're making better decisions with men.
Yes, I am not going to be in a relationship with no man anytime soon.
Anything you want people to know, Mia?
Yes, I actually do. Steve, the tough love that you showed me, it really gave me a sense of direction. I was able to have the opportunity to be heard from somebody once in my life. But it's been ever since then, it's been good. It's like I tell people now, if you ever need your name to get cleared up, anything, Steve will do it. Steve will do it.
Well, good luck, Mia. We hope the reunification process with your kids goes well. And, keep us updated. If anything changes, we'd love to hear more from you. And we wish you all the best of luck.
I will. Thank you.
Jennifer says when she first saw Nikita, she knew that she wanted a relationship with her despite their 18-year age gap. After making it official, Nikita moved in with Jennifer. But just a month later, things began to take a turn for the worse. You see, Jennifer has suspicions that Nikita has been having a sexual relationship with her 17-year-old son, Corey. Watch this. Well, I see you're crying. Why are you crying?
It's just a lot.
She's a lesbian, right?
Supposed to be, yeah.
Not supposed to be. But she either is a lesbian or she's not.
She says she's a lesbian. I've never thought anything other than that until after she moved in.
So how long have you and Nikita been together?
About 7, 8 months.
7, 8 months. And
yeah.
Do you love her?
I love her.
Yeah.
I chased that girl for 3.5 years.
Do you really think that they're sleeping together?
Yes.
Would your son do that to you?
I don't think my son actually would. That's where I don't know if it's something else with her.
Have you seen anything where you say no?
Just them talking,
But they would talk because they're living in the same house.
Correct. But it's just like, it went from normal, she says that's her brother, this or that, you should be able to walk in my room, you should be able to do whatever and talk, and then to me, it's like the inconsistencies. Like I said, when they'll say whatever, the way they walk by each other, they kind of look and get away. It could be because,
Who did you approach first, Nikita or your
Nikita.
son about?
Nikita.
You say, hey, are you sleeping with my son?
Let's see, yeah. Basically, I did.
What did she say?
I came to her. Okay, like for instance, we went on a trip, to Miami. It's supposed to be like a family trip. That was the worst trip of my life. The whole time I was worried about, her doing this or that, or seeing her, with my son is who I saw it. I felt like she was trying to put me to sleep. I can't even sleep in my own home.
You're thinking she's waiting for you to go to sleep?
Yeah, I believe she's saying that,
Did you have
trying
two rooms,
to see
or
if I'm
you're all in one room?
We're in one room, me and her.
Oh, that'd be really sneaky.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever approach your son and say, hey, you sleeping with my girl?
I did finally approach him. I didn't want to, but I did.
And what did he say?
And I just, you know, told him, I hate to bring this up to you, but, you know, I've asked her. I'm not getting, you know, the answers. And, of course, he told me I was crazy, you know.
Was he mad that you would even think
Yeah.
that? Yeah. Has this affected your relationship with both of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't like this, and especially if you're always thinking that they're sleeping together.
Right.
You're ruining vacations. I mean, I love Miami. You should be having a good time in Miami.
Right.
All right, well, let's meet her. Here's Nikita.
Hello, Steve.
How you doing?
Good.
So are you a real lesbian?
Yes, I am. I am a real lesbian, yes.
You're not, you know, a fake one
No.
or posing as one.
I love women.
You love women.
I love women.
You know, no penis for you.
No.
Right.
No. It's something every day, every night. I can't sleep. I'm getting woke up out of my sleep. I'm at work. I'm having to deal with it at work. Then I get home.
She accusing you.
Yes, it's
And
it's all day.
That wears on you.
Yes, it does.
How about that trip to Miami? Kind of ruined, huh?
Oh, the worst trip of my life.
Both of you.
The worst trip of
Everybody,
my life.
Man, this was you're in Miami, right?
Right.
Wow,
It's supposed
that's
to be having the time of our lives.
And she said it was her worst trip. It's your worst trip?
Yes, it was my worst. It was worse for me. I mean, I had to watch everything I did, or I couldn't even go out, get in the pool without it.
And you're all in one room.
We're all
How
in
are you
one
gonna-
house.
Right, yeah. How are you going to sneak in, you know?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I don't get how we're all in one house and me and her son aren't supposed to pass each other.
Right. How would you describe your relationship with Corey?
My relationship before all of the accusations, we were cool. Like I said, I look at him as my brother.
Right.
We talk, cut up, get along. Now, I don't have any relationship with Corey at all. I don't speak to him.
Because of what's going on with her
Yes, I will
feelings.
not even look at him. When I walk into their home, I walk in their home with my head down. I go straight to the room, shut that door and lock it. I do not leave out of that
When you
room.
hear her say that, like she has to live that way because of your insecurities, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I can understand, but I mean, at the same time, like I said, I mean, she makes me feel, she's done things that, like for 3 years I chased this girl. Nothing has changed. You know, I did this, did that. Everything changed once she moved in my house. When we
finally
moved in,
get the prize
Right.
and you're ruining it.
Exactly, with her insecurity.
I mean, think about it. If I chase somebody for 3 years, I finally get them, and then I make it miserable from the get-go, like, come on. What are you doing here? Stumped you with that one, huh?
Yeah.
Let's bring out Corey.
Crazy, mama.
I hope so, maybe.
You tell me what's going on, Corey.
I feel like I can't be around my mom or Nikita in the house or anywhere really. I feel like anybody else can just walk in the room but me. I feel like if I do, she's gonna assume. I feel like if I do anything with Nikita or anything, that she's gonna assume. And also, I really think Nikita's really cool. I always have. We always got along, laugh.
She's living in the house.
Yeah.
You guys are close in age, you know, closer than the mom and her. You know, and it'd be normal to have a relationship with somebody living in your house, right? You wouldn't hurt your mom like that, would you?
No, no, never.
But it's got to be, as a young man, you know, living at home, that's got to put a big strain and put a lot of tension and pressure on you.
Yeah, it definitely makes me a little upset.
How was that Miami vacation for you?
I loved it.
You loved it?
I loved
it. Like they both said it was the worst vacation in their lives. What was so good about it for you?
I just got to chill in the pool.
Yeah, a lot of good-looking women
go
out
out,
there, right?
Go out to the beach, yeah.
Yeah. We know you're not lying about that. Okay. What do you want to say to your mom?
I love you. I would never do that to you, Mom. I love you.
What do you want to say to your son?
I love you, too, and I'm sorry. Hopefully today I can get some answers and maybe get back what we had. I hope.
Yeah. I mean, this is even more important than this, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Jennifer, you took a lie detector test, but you say you're too busy worrying about everybody else to have sex yourself with somebody else.
Yeah.
Since being in a relationship with Nikita, have you had sexual physical contact with anyone else? You answered no. Since being in a relationship with Nikita, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else? You answered no. Results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Jennifer told the truth. Okay, Nikita, we asked you, since being in a relationship with Jennifer, have you had any sexual contact with any man? You answered no. Since being in a relationship with Jennifer, have you had sexual intercourse with any man? You answered no. Have you ever had sexual physical contact with Jennifer's son, Corey? You answered no. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with Jennifer's son, Corey? You answered no. Results came back all the same, and they came back that Nikita told the truth.
I'm very sorry, Sam. Very sorry. There ain't no words I can't say.
I love you, no matter, even though you accused me of it for so long. I'm always going to be there for you. I'm always going to be your rock, no matter what.
What do you want to say to Nikita?
I don't even know if she can say anything, really. I've been put through hell.
Yeah.
For months.
Yeah.
For months.
I'm so sorry, damn it.
I hope that this is an eye-opener for you. Like, you got me, you chased me for years, you got me, like, this, it's got to change. It has got to change. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
So, as much as I like to believe in the power of our show, does this really change anything?
I don't think it will.
Well, and if it doesn't, what happens with you?
I'm gone.
You're gone.
I'm gone.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You didn't say you're gone, but if she doesn't change, you're gone.
Right.
So what the hell is she walking off for? Well, all I can say, she's back there. You can go talk to her. But if she doesn't change, you know, I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with the age gap. But I do sometimes believe that when people get involved with somebody much younger than them, they feel insecure, like, oh, somebody other younger could come in and take you away.
Right.
So if you go back and you're still getting the phone calls at work and everything else, and you can't have a relationship with Corey, then you know it's time to move on.
Right.
Good luck
Thank
to you.
you.
Kayla and Michael recently got married, but there were some big issues they should have addressed before saying, I do. You see, Kayla admitted to sleeping with one of Michael's family members in the past. But now he believes she has done it again with a different relative. Take a look.
I'm innocent. I haven't cheated on him at all.
You're here today because he believes that you're sleeping with a family member, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you
No, I have not.
Yeah. How long have the two of you been together?
This time strong for about 4 or 5 years.
Well, how much altogether?
We have history, 20 plus years.
Oh, 20 plus years.
Yes, we have history.
Yeah. And you share children together?
We do not have any children together. I do believe that's part of the problem. And
But I mean, you've been together for, on and off for over 20 years. Why don't you have children together?
Because he's been incarcerated. for a long, long, long time. Like, he's done 11 years, then 4 years, then, like, that's why.
What's this, you slept with his cousin or a family member or something?
Years ago, like 13 years ago, young, dumb, drunk, made a mistake, 5 minutes, it was nothing.
Were you?
He was incarcerated then.
Well, 5 minutes, that's pretty long. I mean. Were you together with him in a relationship, even though he was incarcerated, when you slept with the family member?
Yes.
And, okay, that's pretty bad.
Horrible.
Yeah. Now he thinks you're sleeping with a family member now.
And Steve, I have already went through this with him, and I didn't say nothing, but I've already took a lie detector test about this same person at our local police station and passed my test because I told the truth.
Yeah. How do your children end up getting involved in your relationship?
My children can be very manipulative. They get mad at me and they'll say, that's why mom cheated on you with such and such, or that's why...
Your kids tell Michael
Yes.
that you cheat on him.
Yes, I don't know why somebody's children would do that, but when they don't get their way, they manipulate the situation.
Are your kids like grown or?
They're teenagers.
Wow, that's pretty rotten that they would do that to you. Because you're not cheating. Or are your kids being just truthful to Michael?
No, they are being manipulative. They are lying to him.
Do they say, hey, you don't buy me this, I'm going to tell Michael?
Oh, when they don't get their way, all hell breaks loose.
Why isn't Michael here today? Let me guess.
Legal.
He's incarcerated?
No.
What happened this morning?
I don't know. I think he was out all night, maybe with another female.
Oh. So he cheats on you?
He has.
He has cheated on you?
Yes, he has.
When's the last time he cheated on you?
Since he's been out of prison, when he got out of prison, he cheated on me with 3 different women that I am aware of.
How long ago was that he got out of prison?
He got out November 21st of 2022, and then he became incarcerated in April of this year. So in between November and April.
I mean, this guy can't stay out of prison.
Yes.
Okay. And when he did get out, he slept with 3 other women.
When he got out of prison. Not since he's been out this time, but...
No, November.
Yes.
He slept with 3 other women.
Yes. And
then a few months later, you got married.
And I still married him.
Why?
Yes. Because I love him.
It doesn't sound like a love story. Is he committed to?
I believe so.
You believe so?
I believe so.
You're married.
I believe
Ask me
so.
if my wife's committed to me.
Is she committed
Yes.
to you?
Not I believe
Yes,
so.
I think he's committed to me. I believe that he would put me before anyone.
Except
as I
those
would,
3 other
as
women.
I would do him. I mean, I can't really say too much about that to happen before we got married, but since we've been married,
Yeah,
yes.
but you were together.
True, but since we've been married,
Since the 6 months you've been married, what?
I feel like he is
hasn't
committed.
cheated in the 6 months.
No, I think he has cheated. He may have cheated last night. I think he was trying to ghost me this morning, so.
And why are you here today?
To prove my innocence to him.
Yeah, but I mean, why even bother?
Because it's something that I feel that needs to be done.
Now, he can't be here today.
So
couldn't
he
be
can't take a test.
He can't take a test, so only you're proving it.
That's fine, because I'm going to ask him. Whether he lies or not, I mean...
Do you think he'll tell you the truth?
I think he will.
Well, again, Michael couldn't be here due to legal issues. But he is joining us virtually. Here's your husband.
Listen, Kayla.
What-
I love
what
you,
happened?
but you know
What
you're
happened?
a liar, you're a cheater.
What happened?
You're a cheater, you're a liar. And
What
you should have
happened?
been
Where
an
was you at
actress.
all night?
I was hanging out.
You was what?
I was hanging out.
Hanging out with who?
Anyway, why is this about me? This is about you lying and cheating. This is about you lying and cheating, and you got everybody
Where was you at all
like,
night?
listen, why are you asking me that? This is about you. You a liar, you a cheater. That's
Was
all
you with
do.
another bitch all night? Answer the question.
Yeah, your mama. I'm just joking.
You know everything I've done, but I'm here today to prove my innocence to you that I have not cheated on you since you came home from prison.
Man, listen.
So where were you at last night?
Listen. I was chilling with a couple of my buddies.
Did you sleep with another female last night?
Not last night, but since I've been out of jail, yes.
And when was that? The 13th,
When I told
14th,
you,
15th?
the two nights that you didn't see me.
So you lied to me. So you're telling the truth now?
The night you tried to smell me and check my stuff, and I wouldn't let you.
So you did cheat.
I cheat because you don't respect me. You don't honor me. So I'm not gonna take you serious.
Well, we're about to see how much.
I was a fool to marry you. I was a fool to marry you, and that's not your fault. Anything that you've done to me is my fault because I
was
put
a fool
myself
to
in that
marry you.
situation.
Because you're about to
Right.
see today how innocent, how much I've been disloyal, and how much I've lied. You're about to find out today.
Do you regret 6 months ago asking her to marry you?
Yes, I wish I would have never married her. I love her, but I wish I would have never married her. I would have rather had her as my friend.
When you hear him say that, what do you think?
He's wrong.
Well, he's not wrong. That's the way he feels.
I mean, no, he's wrong for saying it though.
Oh yeah, it's not what a
It
wife.
hurts.
It's not what a wife wants to do.
It hurts because I've done nothing wrong.
She say since we've been married, she has been faithful. So what about the time that I was out of prison before we got married? When I suspected that you was unplugging cameras, when I used to catch you in lies, and when your kids was saying that you was texting another man, you told another man you loved him while you was laying next to me in the bed.
I did.
You know, for you to disrespect me like that and to think highly of the next man, then you should be with that man.
Being evil.
So you texted another man while you're laying?
No, he called my phone.
Okay, but you told him you loved him while he's laying right next to you.
And he still married me after.
But this is thing, and you know what? That's my fault that I married you. But
Do
at
you
the end of the day,
hey, Michael, do you want to stay married?
I mean, no.
Yeah. I mean, could you see yourself ever, and this is a big question, do you ever see yourself never, ever sleeping with another female other than your wife again?
Not that wife, because she's done me wrong, and I don't think I'll ever trust her. If she can't be honest with me, we have nothing. If we have no trust, I don't trust no one. So if I can't trust you, if I can't learn to trust you, if you can't be honest with me, then it's never going to work. I'm going to do you wrong. If we stay together, I'm going to cheat on you, and I'm not going to care. And I don't want to do her like that because I really do care about her. You know, she's got a lot of good in her.
You're already doing it, so how do you care?
So you're going to...
You do it.
You're gonna
you
get,
do it. That's why I do it. You do it. That's why I do it.
So you're going to get divorced, right?
Whether or not
Yes.
these results are true or false.
Well, if the results come back true, then I might stay married to her, but I still might not believe it. Like, I feel like she could pass a lie detector test.
See what I'm saying?
Your daughter, Michaela's going to join us now, virtually.
Hi, how are you doing?
Do you tell Michael that your mom is cheating on him?
I have in the past, but I don't do it no more because it got serious at home.
Yeah, but why would you do something like that?
Because I see like my younger siblings doing it, and we used to think it's funny, but now it's not funny because he really believes it.
What do you want to say to your mom, Michaela?
That they can't figure their relationship out. That they just need to break up.
So Kayla did come here and take a lie detector test, and we asked her, since November 21st of 2022, have you engaged in any physical sexual acts or contact with any other men? She answered no. Since November 21st of 2022, have you engaged in any sexual intercourse with any other men? She answered no. Besides the one relative that Michael knows of, have you engaged in any physical sexual acts or contact with any of Michael's relatives? She answered no. Besides the one relative that Michael knows of, have you engaged in any sexual intercourse with any other of Michael's relatives? She answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Kayla told the truth.
So why the do I keep trying to show you how much I love you and care about you? And I've been telling the truth the whole time, and you just don't see.
I apologize for every time I accuse you of something, anything I put you through, I apologize. Like, I guess the devil just working. And at the end of the day, I love you. I love you. I love you, but I still just feel like we should be friends because, you know, I know you're good at lying, and I feel like you can pass a lie detector test. So let's just be friends and allow me to be there for you. Maybe you'll love me more as your
It's
friend.
either all or nothing. If you want to walk away, you can do that, but you're the one that's going to suffer, not me.
Yeah, I don't want to be the bad guy.
Because I have no reason to lie or cheat. When somebody
But what
goes
about-
hard for somebody as I did you, your mind is mind is gone. You need to get help,
But
sweetheart.
when you hear him saying what he's...
You need help.
When,
He can walk away, Steve. I'm
no,
okay with that.
but wouldn't you say, after he says that, I don't want this. I'm not going to let anybody treat me like this. Yes, it's over.
No, because that's not what I do want to be with him.
After everything
But
he's saying...
if he doesn't want to be with me, that's fine. He can walk away.
Is it over?
I love you, but I just rather be your friend.
Well, we can't be nothing.
All right, well...
That's cool, too.
Okay, I wish you all the best of luck. Take care.